Okay, this is my fifth hive I've captured this year. I live in Northeast Ohio. You can see how active the bees are here. You get a little bit closer here. And I put 10 frames, 2 frames of fully drawn out comb from a previous hive from last winter, and it had honey in it or something. And then 8 combs of foundation, but the foundation, I only put in about 2 inches of foundation on each comb. And I take a medium foundation that's made for comb honey, the real thin surplus foundation, cut it in half and put that in a super frame for these hives, because these bees will build the foundation out so quick. My other 4 I put up this year, which I got cut swarms in, drew them out so fast. After about a week's time, 2 weeks time, I took them down, and then they were fully drawn out, and they were stuck all the way up on the top of it, the top board, where I couldn't, I had to cut them loose there, and then I had to pull them all out and put them back in with rubber bands. What a pain that was. So from now on my bait hives, I'm putting in 10 full frames, in here, each one, so I don't have that problem ever again. And you see how active they are. And this is July 5th, so it's getting toward the end of the swarm catching season here. Maybe got another 2 or 3 weeks yet to get some swarms catching, and we're gonna have to feed them a little bit, maybe, catching them so late in the year. But look how good they're doing now. It's amazing. I think if I'd have put out 20 bait hives, I'd have caught 20 swarms out of them hives from these woods over here. And the only trick is to put them in an area where it's going into a clearing area along the edge of a woods somewhere. And if you see bees there, you put a swarm box up there, a bait box up there, with lemongrass oil and those frames in there, you're going to catch bees. Guaranteed. I can't believe how many I caught this year like that, and without any effort at all. Just got them. And all of them that I caught this year are doing really well. In fact, this one I have, it did so well, I couldn't remove the top board. I mean, it was just so full. I just, cut the top off and put some supers on that, I actually took a bottom board and cut the center of it out, and then put that on top of one of these bait hives, and then put supers on top of that. So for next spring, they'll abandon that bottom bait hive where I caught them, and they'll move up into the super, and then I can take that out and then cut all that comb out of that one, and then it won't be such a mess. From now on, though, they're getting 10 frames of foundation. I know if you read the books printed back in the 30s and 40s, they'll tell you only put 1 or 2 combs drawn out from another hive, but then that's it. You don't need to put nothing else. But no, put at least the starter strips in there, so you get them drawn all 10 frames out. That way you can take them right out of the bait box and put the bait box back up again as soon as you take them down, and you're ready to go again to catch another one. This is the second swarm I caught in this same tree here this year. First one's facing the other direction. This one's facing this way. No, but they're doing really well. I caught that one there, and I'll walk down here and I'll show you where I got another one here. Down here in this woods here, you can see how wooded this is here. And it's a clearing over to my other side over here, and it's pretty dense back in here. But this is the edge of my property here, and I got this one on another video here if you wanted to see it. And this one here blew me away too. I mean, look at this thing here. Look at these hives. You can just see the activity here. Look at all the bees. I'm going to have to take this one down pretty soon here. and put it on my hive stand with my other ones. And but you can see, look at that, how they move going across the top up here, and there's just so many of them going in and out of here. It's just amazing. It's packed. I'm sure if I put another super on that, they'll fill it up in no time. Anyway, this is Dan in Northeast Ohio, July 5th. And to give you an idea, you got to put bait boxes up. Don't buy bees no more. You don't need to. They're a ripoff. I don't care what any club tells you. You don't need to buy them. You can get them for free. And all the guys that keep bees a long time, see how many they're buying every year. They're not buying too many because they figured it out just like I did. You don't have to buy bees. They're free. They're everywhere. And everybody tells you the population's going down. Well, not the feral bees are not. They can live on their own. You don't need to treat them in any way. I don't treat my bees in any way at all. And they're all doing really well. You know, I'm taking a lot less hits than I belong to a club up here in Northeast Ohio. And a lot of the members in that club are taking a lot bigger hits than I've been taking year after year. And so I've learned to stay away from all them chemicals. You don't need them. Don't listen to what people tell you if you join a club if you're a beginner. You know, you don't need all those chemicals. Why do you want to put chemicals on your honey you're going to eat? All them chemicals end up in your body. So you don't want to buy those chemicals and put on your hive, because you know sooner or later it's going to make it into your honey and you're going to eat it. Don't do that. Keep everything organic. You don't need all that stuff there. If anything else, you want to control vermilla mites, just break the brood cycle. That's all you got to do. And vermilla is under control. That's all you do. Split your hive at least once a year, maybe twice a year, and you won't have a problem with mites. It breaks the brood cycle, and you do not have a mite problem after you do that. I don't care what anybody else tells you, that works. All right, I'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.